All right. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Nice
Hello.
to meet you. I'm Audrey from GMA News Online in the Philippines. So
Hi.
I'll just be asking you a couple of questions about Ghoul. And I'll start off with what is it about the project that convinced you to join?
I think interesting genre, story, plot, setup. So just like sort of dystopian, you know. I like the character a lot, the arc of the character. I really had faith in Patrick. Like I really actually I find his passion quite inspiring for horror. He absolutely adores it, and of course the whole project at that time was a film, and I was very excited because Blumhouse and Ivanhoe and Phantom were coming together. And then when I came to know that Netflix, it's going to be a mini-series on Netflix, I thought that was the best thing that could ever happen to this project. So it's all very positive.
How about you?
I think for me, Patrick is the reason, and I really wanted to work with Phantom. That was the second reason, and when I read the script, I really liked the writing, and it's kind of a horror we haven't seen in India before, so
okay.
something new, and I just really wanted to be part of this project. So I'm very happy, and my character is Sunil Dacunha, which is really exciting character, and I'm very excited about
Yeah,
this.
that's good to hear. Oh, speaking of the project, some of the scenes looked really tough. There were some parts where I was like, oh, how did they shoot that? So I'll start off with something different. For you guys, what was the part that maybe you disliked the most about shooting? Or what was the most difficult part to shoot?
Me, the most difficult part was just putting ash on me every
When
morning.
you climbed up.
Not just every morning, which I had a few days where I had to be in that setup. And
Okay.
every night, go home, like clean your hair, clean every like bit of ash
Gets
off your,
everywhere.
and then put that back on first thing in the morning was a bit
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
How about you?
For me, just looking at her doing all that.
You were already stressed out.
I was absolutely stressed out. I said, oh God, she has to go through it. And also like Mahesh.
my God.
I mean, he has to like go through so much makeup and
And
prosthetic,
torture.
and also like sit quietly and just smile. It's very
just
very
bear it all
inspiring.
for the
Yeah.
project.
So actually, we were all friends. You know, you're like Ratna Bali. We have all like seen each other's work, and we have known each other for a long time. So it was very nice to just everyone is coming together and working in one project. It was fantastic.
Speaking of the good thing, how about the best part of the project, shooting it? What was the funnest part? What was the fun scene?
I know.
Okay,
Right?
yes, of course.
When there's this thing when she and me only like going and searching and together. that
was
day
great.
that
That
day
was
something
so much
happened that
fun.
I was from a childhood I always wanted to like do this like sleek scenes where you're running.
We had a long Steadicam shot
Steadicam.
of.
We can't reveal much,
We
but
can't- yeah, but it's okay. This is like not where we both are. You know how
Searching.
you're like searching for something and you're
But in a
constantly
very,
hiding,
very,
and
like,
it's very technical.
very
you know.
technical. It was so much fun.
And the funny
shooting
thing was,
that.
it was a very long shot, and then at the end, you kick the door open, and I am standing here. And first few takes, every time he kicked the door, we used to burst out laughing. It was torture for Patrick.
It took a few takes.
But
Yeah.
but we just couldn't. And actually, we didn't retake with us. There was always a.
Yeah. We were always good.
But it was hilarious.
Yeah, but
was
that
really
scene,
good.
I remember that I had a lot of fun shooting.
All right. How about the message of Ghoul? What's the message that you think the show wants to send out to the audience? And this is an audience of 190 countries. You're looking at a very wide variety.
I think there's no message really. It's just an entertainer. It's a strange setup, to be honest with you. And there are few people who ask this question, but it's not a message-driven or like
Yeah.
some cause-driven film at all. And which is why it's so ambiguous where it's set up, because we don't want to commit to any particular place. And this girl is just she believes in a very specific ideology, and it's just the setup requires her a certain belief system. It requires certain things. So I think it comes from the idea of where he wanted it to be and everything, but I don't think it's a
No
cause
general
I think there is a message
Okay.
that Ghoul is real.
Ghoul is here. Beware.
It might come.
I think the message is someone's always watching you.
Someone is
Someone's
always watching.
That's a good
That is
message.
actually, I feel that is real.
But
Sometimes I
something,
feel
this
that.
beautiful quote I heard by Noor Inayat Khan, who wrote a story saying that there's someone always watching you. If not somebody else, it's me. I mean, this is
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
words, but what I'm saying is that even if nobody else, the problem is I'm always watching myself.
Yeah.
You know what I
Very
mean?
good quote,
yeah.
That's a really good quote, but nothing to do with this. But
Oh, just stick to what is it like
Nida.
internalizing Nida's character and the journey that she has to go through.
how was it like? It was fun.
It was fun. Did you feel some attachment to the character?
I mean, not really. I mean, and yes also, because I think personally, I think guilt is one of the most, not difficult, but sort of harmful emotions. You know, I think guilt is just the worst, and it can kill you from within, inside. So I relate to that, of course. I relate to her emotional state, but I don't get attached to characters that I play.
How about for playing Dacunha?
Yeah, Dacunha, I think because as an actor, you switch off and switch on, you know, and when you finish something, you always go out. So at that time when I was performing it, I was very, very passionate about the character, about the way he was looking, about the way he was performing, about each and every emotion, and there was always sub layers and something. So it was very, very exciting. But now I feel that I'm so far away from Dacunha.
When
so,
you're done.
Yeah,
you
when
feel
you're
far
done.
away from it.
So you understand that you have done something which you have felt very strongly, but now I don't know what to say about that.
Okay, thank you. Oh, sorry, last question. What did you learn from making the series? What has it
It's
brought
must
up to
that you see sunlight at least once in a while.
you? She was trapped down there.
Yeah.